Alright, hello. Again. Feels like it's been a while since I did this. But let's get this show on the road. So, last time we did some grinding, I believe. And we also beat Gym Leader Blaine. And at this point in the game, you pretty much have free reign, I believe. Why did I leave these in here? Did I want to give this to somebody? Well, not right now. Anyway, at this point you pretty much have free reign to go anywhere you want. I mean, you know, as long as you have fly on somebody, which you should in order to get here in the... Well, you don't actually need fly to get here. Actually, now I think about it, you don't need fly at all in this game. You can just get around with surfing and walking. But still, you probably should have fly at this point. There were a few things that I wanted to do. I don't really know exactly what I plan to do this episode, but I want to do a couple things at least. What box am I in? Alright, this has a bunch of random dudes and gals. Okay. I will at some point either figure out what my final party is going to be. But not this episode. No, okay. I'll just hope that this box is alright. I mean, it doesn't matter too much, right? Anyway, so, we're done with this guy. What I wanted to do was go to... I remember now. One little thing I want to do, this doesn't really matter too much, but I just figured I'd get it out of the way while I remember to do it. Don't worry, I'm not going to initiate another glitch right now. Although... yeah, I still have a long way to go before I need to do that. To the extent that I might need to... well, I'll figure that out later. One thing I want to do is go into Diglett's Cave. Now, why would I want to go to Diglett's Cave? Well, basically I did some thinking, and I realized that I should just try catching a bunch of the Pokemon that I don't intend to train up anyway. And I remembered that you can catch Dugtrio. So that's why I'm in here. So not much has been going on in my life. I've been writing. I got to love chapter... well, it doesn't really matter what chapter I got into. I got to page 250 recently. Well, I passed it recently. So that's, you know, that's kind of cool. I'm on my way to 300. I really still am not sure how long this is going to take. Page-wise. Time-wise either, but, you know, page-wise is what I'm wondering about, because my wife was showing me a thing where publishers are less likely to buy your book, you know, if they think it has too many or too few pages. I probably don't have too few pages at this point, but I might end up having too many pages. I mean, I don't know. It's... we'll see what happens, I guess, but, you know. It's just, you know, it's just a little thing that kind of bothers me. But I can't just shorten the book, you know. I have things that need to happen, and, you know, that's just how stories go. Now, in theory, it would actually be a lot faster for me to just, you know, go to the Diglett that I already caught and give it a whole bunch of rare candies, which I could, you know, get illegitimately via the missing no glitch. And that's true. But I mean, you know, this way I get a little bit of experience in for someone else. Ah, there we go. Alright. Dugtrio Mole. Shouldn't that be moles? A team of Diglett triplets. It triggers huge earthquakes by burrowing 60 miles underground. Is that a meaningful point? Like, what happens at 60 miles underground? I don't know. I mean, maybe it's like right at the crust or something. Well, I guess it's possible. I don't really know much about geology. Anyway, let's get out of here. I kind of don't think that the daycare center person, the Pokemon there, is at any meaningful level, so I'm not going to bother right now. I do want to check something though. Just gonna go through this again. Huh, there we go. Wow. Alright. I figured that would help with a few things. Alright, next... I'm gonna go back to the Seafoam Islands. Huh. This is why Wrath is one of the most annoying moves in the game. Okay, anyway, Seafoam Islands. Now, what I want to do was basically just kind of wander around for a while and catch stuff that I haven't caught yet. Kind of want to get Jolteon leveled up some. So basically, even if I don't find what I'm looking for here, this counts as, you know, some okay grinding. There are actually a few Pokemon that I can catch here. Let's see. In other news, I don't know. I guess I can talk about like shows and stuff. Lately, me and my wife have been watching Parks and Recreation. Sort of like as a... It's kind of in the same vein as The Office, the American Office. We've watched the entirety of that like twice or something. Yeah, actually, I think my wife has watched it more than me. Like thrice over or something. I don't even know. We're pretty big fans of that show. Parks and Recreation is also good. It's not as good, I would say, but it's still pretty good. Obviously, this is for comedy. There's also other genres you could be interested in, like, I don't really know what genre Game of Thrones counts as. I guess it's sort of action, but it's not really the same thing. Yeah, I don't really know what Game of Thrones counts as. Obviously, well, we've been watching that. It's you know, it's got its ups and downs. It's a shame that the books aren't going to catch up. Like, maybe ever. Well, hopefully ever, but you know, there's no real telling. Ah, here's something I was looking for. Staryu Starshake. An enigmatic Pokemon that can effortlessly regenerate any appendage it loses in battle. So this is kind of like what real starfish are do. If they lose one of their limbs, they can slowly regenerate them, but only slowly. Alright, excellent. That was something that I honestly just missed last time I was here. I didn't even realize you could catch a Staryu in this area. There's also apparently a Good Omens show coming out soon. Well, hey there. Slowbro. Don't mind if I do. New Pokédex added. Slowbro Hermit Crab. What? Slowbro is not a hermit crab. Maybe its shell somewhat resembles a hermit crab's shell, which incidentally is not its own shell. Hermit crabs steal shells from other things. Usually from dead things, but still. But yeah, Slowbro is not a crab or any kind of crustacean. The shelter that is latched onto Slowpoke's tail is said to feed on the host's leftover scraps. Okay. Now, this is something I don't understand. First of all, the shell does not at all resemble Shelter. You know, it's got teeth, it's got evil eyes, and its shape is totally wrong. Shelter is clearly supposed to be a clam shell, or, you know, some kind of bivalve. Whereas this is clearly supposed to be a snail shell? But yeah, those are not the same thing. Also, how does it feed on Slowbro's leftover scraps if it's biting the tail? Does Slowbro poop out its tail or something? You know, that doesn't make sense either. Just does not make any sense. But hey, it's Pokemon. I didn't sign up for sense. To be fair. Anyway, what was I saying? Alright, I was talking about Good Omens. Apparently they're making a Good Omens show, so that's kind of exciting. For those of you who don't know, Good Omens is a book co-written by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, who are both very good authors in their own right. Some of my favorite books are from both of those authors, individually. Not necessarily together. Good Omens is a good book, but I still prefer their, you know, solo stories. But yeah, apparently they're making a Good Omens show, which is pretty exciting. In light of that, my wife is starting to listen to the audiobook of Good Omens. Sort of like how she listened to the audiobook of American Gods, because they also have a show. It's pretty cool that Gaiman is starting to get some recognition, because he was one of my favorite authors for a long time. I don't actually, I think I started reading him in high school, and he's been probably my favorite author ever since. Terry Pratchett, though, is also really good. I've read most of the Discworld books, and they're pretty amazing. They kind of vary in quality, in my opinion. Like, some of them are really good, and some are just good. So, you know, I mean, it's all good, so, you know, I can't complain, I'm just saying. Ah, here's another guy I was looking for. Seadra. I'm getting pretty lucky with these guys. I mean, I know they have really low encounter rates in here. Seadra Dragon. This I don't quite understand. I know that there are some seahorses that are called something dragon or whatever, but it's just a little confusing in a game where there are actual dragons, you know? Anyway, capable of swimming backwards by rapidly flapping its wing-like pectoral fins and stout tail. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to bother looking for anyone else in here. There are maybe a couple of Pokemon I could probably try to get. And while I'm here, I guess I might as well try, right? I'm not really in a hurry today. And back to Neil Gaiman. My favorite book of his is probably Neverwhere, and a close second is probably American Gods. And he was actually probably a really big part of the inspiration for me to start writing. Not like, you know, the book I'm writing now, but I mean in general, just writing. I mean, I actually have written books, quote unquote, before I read Gaiman, but they were always really terrible. And I feel like, you know, at a certain point I started getting better at writing. I don't think I'm, you know, a master or anything yet, but still. I just think I don't suck anymore. We also used to watch Jeopardy, like, every day. But it's actually been, like, a long time since we've done that. Many months. Possibly even last year, I'm not sure. And that basically happened because, at a certain point, my wife found this, found somebody who posted every episode of Jeopardy, so we could just watch it, you know, at our leisure. And when that happened, we just stopped watching it. Like, we watched it a few times after that, but then we just sort of slowly stopped, because it's like, well, it's not urgent, so we can watch something else instead. So we did, and just kept doing that. Well, hey, Golbat. I figured, yeah, why not just catch this guy too? Golbat bat. 120-pound bat, jeez. Can you imagine? Once it strikes, it will not stop draining energy from the victim, even if it gets too heavy to fly. Oh, well, there you go, I guess? Although, isn't it already too heavy to fly? I mean, with those wings, that doesn't look like it can carry 120 pounds. Like, that's heavier than any flying creature that exists right now, right? Like, isn't the heaviest bird, like, an eagle or something? And eagles aren't that heavy. I mean, I could be wrong. Obviously, there are heavier flying animals back in the day, like pterodactyls, but I don't think that they were that heavy either. They might have been. I don't know how heavy they were. There's like the Quetzalcoatlus, so, you know, whatever. It does a surprising amount of damage considering it's not very effective. Alright, I guess I'm good here. No, actually, you stay there. So I'm gonna dig down into the island, down under the water, into the Earth's crust, and then back up here. So that was pretty lucrative as far as getting Pokemon goes. There is... I can think of something else I can do. Yeah. Just while I remember to do it. Let's see. I think this was in Fuchsia? Yeah, so this guy gives you a rod, and he's like, go fish in my backyard. Coldine. Not quite what I wanted, but I'll try again. This brings back dark memories, but I was trying to catch that Dratini. Seaking goldfish. In the autumn spawning season, they can be seen swimming powerfully up rivers and creeks. So it's like a salmon Except it's called Goldfish, so... Alright. And one more. Haven't been here in a while, huh? This is the right one, right? Oh, okay. Poliwag. Poliwag tadpole, even though it has legs. Its newly grown legs prevent it from running. Oh, okay. It appears to prefer swimming than trying to stand. Okay. Man, that's a heavy tadpole. Alright, so, that was a whole bunch of Pokemon, huh? We're not gonna need that again for a while. Actually, will I ever need it again? I'm not sure if I need to catch anything else via fishing. Well, we'll find out later, I guess. Oh yeah, did I change boxes? No, evidently not. So, now we got 115. That's nice. And we've also almost seen all of them. So let's see. Gotta evolve him. Evolve, evolve, evolve. Evolve, evolve, evolve. Evolve, evolve. Evolve. Evolve twice. Catch. And then evolve. So this is the one Pokemon that I still need to catch via the glitch method. Evolve, 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 catch. I believe I know how to catch this guy. And evolve. Evolve and evolve. I believe I know where to find this. So that one's not even catch, that's just buy. Evolve, evolve, catch, evolve twice, catch. Alright, so yeah, I know where to get everything now. We're well on our way to getting everything. Okay, I guess while I'm here, I'll just check on what's-its-face. Oops, this box is full of Pokemon. What a coincidence. Yeah, I don't like that. No, actually, no, that's fine. just because, you know, I made a lot of progress today. Alright. And I'm gonna go to here? No. Okay. I don't really know what the best way to get there is. I guess I'll go to Cerulean. Yep, this police investigation is still going on. Pidgey. What are you gonna do to me, Pidgey? The answer is nothing. It's too bad you can't see how much damage is done, you know, by numbers and stuff. That's one thing that's kind of cool about, you know, other generic JRPGs. 16? So level 23 now. Okay, that's not anything. Actually, wait. I just want to see what it has. Nothing. Okay. I should have known. Alright. Okay. So that's pretty much all I want to do this episode. Just basically catch a bunch of things and check on stuff. I'd say it was pretty successful overall. Next episode, I may just, you know, continue onward. I think I need to get a new box. That was weird. Whoa, that was really scary. It felt like the game was like glitching or something. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Alright, next episode, I'm probably just gonna continue onward. So that means exiting the island, you know, via surfing, and we'll see what happens next. That does involve going straight toward the gym, though. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I might have to, though, because I don't know if there's anything else to do. I just want to put Articuno in this box. Okay. Anyway, yeah. That's fine. It's gonna save it again. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next episode. I guess I could go to the next gym. I might have to, so I don't know. I guess that might just be what I'll do. I guess oh no, I could grind a little bit. I might need that. Yeah, I might have a grinding episode and then go to the gym. So you have that to look forward to.